Feels so good! Suck it, Iceborne Poro! Yeah! Hello everyone, Benair9 here with another Legends of Runeterra gameplay video. Today is a deck request video from the Infernal Fire Dragon, who asked in my last video to make a pure Nightfall deck. A deck that's as Nightfall as I could make it, is what I understood it to mean, because he just said, make it Nightfall, the deck. So, with that being said, I got this little creation. It is Nocturne and the recently buffed Diana as the champions in Targon Shadow Isles. Considering that Diana and Nocturne are from Shadow Isles and Targon respectively. I'm running these two together. Not because I think that they're the best combination for a Nightfall deck, but because they're the two Nightfall champions we have right now, and they fit the thematic. Now, that being said, my honest opinion of the recently buffed Diana is actually something a little spicy, something I might do for my next video, featuring Diana with another Targon champion. But we'll get to that later. For now, we got this. And the deck, quite simply, it's straightforward. It is Nightfall themed cards. We have the Heavens Aligned, Go Hard, and Faded Memories here as low-cost spells. And they are here mainly just to trigger Nightfall. You can play Heavens Aligned as a Daybreak card, which creates a Nightfall card in hand for you to play afterwards. And it's a 1-mana trigger Nightfall ability. Because that's the hardest part of this deck. The hard part of this deck is because we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of our cards. We have 10 cards that all have Nightfall, which means we need that many cards to play before them to trigger the Nightfall in the first place, which is easier said than done, which is why these low-cost spells are here. Go Hard, Faded Memories are just here to act as a Nightfall enabler. Same for the Lunari Duskbringer, to get the Dust Petal Dusk in hand to trigger Nightfall as well. Other than that, it's a straightforward Nightfall shell. We run Doom Beast and Onto Dusk for our Doom Beast and other Nightfall triggers to trigger it multiple times, as well as get card advantage. 2 of Stalking Shadows just to fill our hand, hopefully with more Doom Beasts, because Doom Beast, if you end up getting like 4 Doom Beast strain effects, it can drastically speed up how quickly you can beat an opponent down, plus give you a little bit of drain for life gain. For our big solution spells, I'm running 3 of the recently buffed Vengeance, now that's down to 6 mana. 1 of Ruination, for any pesky big creature decks that we can't get over. And a 2 of I have no idea how you pronounce this guy's name. Sagnus, the Moonstalker. He was buffed a while back. He used to be Nightfall, give an ally elusive this round. He now gives himself elusive as well. So if you have a Nocturne on the field, that's 10 damage you can get through on turn 6. Which is a decent finisher if your opponent does not run elusive themselves. Now, like I said, I do not think that this is the best shell for these champions, respectively. I honestly think, with the way Nightfall is right now, running this many Nightfall cards is greedy. It's greedy as can be. You shouldn't run this many. It makes it inconsistent, because a lot of times you'll brick out your hand being filled with Nightfall cards that you won't get the effects of because you don't have an enabler card as well. I think that both Diana and Nocturne are fine champions. Diana more than Nocturne, but fine. But they actually don't pair too well together. But I blame that a lot more on being that there's just not enough Nightfall cards to flesh out the archetype right now. Hopefully soon. But the deck does decently well. I would not recommend it to climb, but I give this a 6.5 out of 10 on the more casual side for like normal games or against your friends. If you want to try this deck out for yourself, there's a deck code down below in the description. But with that being said, watch me not take my own advice, and let's go into ranked and give this deck a try, shall we? Alright. See how we do against Kennen Ari. That's actually potentially really good. Yeah, we'll keep that. We're just gonna pass the turn 1. And hopefully we'll get a cheeky cannon play out. Or droplet. Either way, we'll go ahead and kill that before it can do anything else. None of that! My first time seeing this Jinx board. Or at least used against me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw out the, Dustbringer. And now we're going to pass back. And hopefully bait out something here, because if he passes back, he burns 1 extra mana than me, and I don't really have much to develop into. Hopefully, yeah, something like that. And now I can throw out the Nocturne. And go ahead and get rid of this blocker while we're at it. And we'll pull it in like this. Just to push more damage. Vengeance will be nice for next turn. We're going to throw out the Stygian Onlooker just as a blocker and to enable our Pale Cascade here. In case he tries anything. If he just swings like that, that's fine.
This way.
But if he swings like this, we're going to block here and Pale Cascade it to try to get a cheeky block off. Now there's plenty of things he could have. He could have return. Nope. But he doesn't. Yep, go ahead and throw the mark on my Nocturne. Nocturne, honestly, I'm happy that Diana got the buff, but Nocturne's really the one that needed it. Because, oh my god, he's just a little too slow to level up. If he said you've attacked with 4 Nightfall allies, he'd be so much better. Or if he was like Diana's effect, except if he was more like Diana's effect where it's just you've activated Nightfall a certain number of cards. Oh, so happy to see that Doom Beast. Doom Beast in Nightfall decks, if you can get several Doom Beast in hands, late game play them just back to back, and you'll find that there's sometimes where you just kill an opponent outright through Doom Beast effect. He's still within mana range to bounce things back to his hand. So I'm just going to pass like this.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
I'm like 90% sure that he has something to stop this Nocturne's unspeakable horror. But we'll pass here. We're not in lethal range yet, and I'm willing to wait. Oh, that's so big. Alright, we're going for big drain this turn. We currently have 2, 4, 6, 7 drain in hand.
Adult companion, more revealing questions.
But we can wait and do that next turn. He's currently pushing 2, 4, quite a bit of damage. We're going to pass here and let him attack. We're going to attempt to Vengeance the Blade Twirler, most likely. And whether it dies or bounces back to hand, we still play a unit. We still play a card, which means that our Doom Beast will then activate.
The others seem to wish it so.
Because he currently does not have lethal on board. Or at least, I mean, he could have a deny. But if he has a deny, we'll probably... If he spends deny mana on the Vengeance, then we're going to try to Unspeakable Horror one of these. Alright, so if we do this, we get left at 1. Commit the block and see if he does anything. if he goes to buff the Ari, then we're going to Vengeance this and drain the Kinnan. Like I'm putting myself at 1 to try to bait out a solution that if he has something. Okay, so he's going for the recall, which means that we can attempt unspeakable horror on this instead, which leaves me at 4. And let's see if we can bait out another spell. This is all about a bait game. He's playing the recall deck. I'm assuming with 3 mana, with 3 cards in hand, he has another recall effect or something. It's the assumption. So we're just trying to something like that. And now, while yes, that unit there at the end is going to hit us for a lot, we're going to take the opportunity and we are going to Vengeance the Ari or the Feyblade Twirler. The Kinnan's being dealt with regardless. This leaves me at 9. And him with the lowest possible board state he could have. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We're going to go and kill the more damaging unit. Because even if he does another recall effect, the Ari's not going to hit my Nocturne one way or another. So, yeah. We have to eat that. And we pass turn. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
The others seem to wish it so.
I hate to play this way. But I think what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to swing with Nocturne and see if I can get 5 damage through. Because he used a lot of buffs last turn. He only has 2 cards in his hand. Well, 3 now. He does have 3. But if he doesn't have another buff, like the Absolver or a Twin Disciplines, or a stun or recall effect, he could also have that. But if... Alright, that should be game.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Or, correction, I am making the assumption that that's game. Next turn I go up to 9 mana. Alright, I gotta be careful about how I play this, though. Because I have the 6 drain right here. To play all of them, I need to play a card. I need to have 2 spell mana, and then 8 unit mana. So if I wait till next turn, I will have that. So I'm just going to throw out a blocker. This is just a safety blocker to survive this open attack of
The
his.
others seem to wish it so.
If he doesn't open attack, that's even better. Then I am probably in the clear. I just need to make sure I don't die to a cheeky...
Light steps.
Break the silence.
This is currently 6 damage he's pushing. Not enough.
The forest strikes.
2 steps into moonlight.
Oh. I'm recording! How many needs to recall? Okay. So this'll hit. Recall itself to its hand. I live at 1 if I do this.
We won't be silenced.
And 1 if I do this. Pretty sure I got it here. He might have saved his last buff, and instead of blocking the 5 damage, saving it now, he could play it on Ari and kill me. But if he does play that last buff, I'm going to attempt to just go for the Vengeance. If I go for the Vengeance and he does something else to respawn, then I will I'll have to use my Okay. Alright, I am pretty sure we just got it. GG. Because I take 6 here. Boom. Recall.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
Boom. Recall. Now I play the Lunari Dustbringer.
Death or the blade.
I don't even have to use my Dusk. I still have the 8 mana I need to play this and drain 6. Preemptive! I don't care. I'm doing it. GG! Ah, feels good! I'm telling you, Doom Beast carries Nightfall so hard as an
You
archetype.
have chosen your path. Promise it won't cross with you.
Doom Beast carries this archetype. A Deny would totally mess with us, but I choose to believe that he does not have that. Come on.
Stay safe.
Yep.
I'll take it from here.
And Doom Beast number 2. And Doom Beast effect number 3. He's in denial. It's fine. He does have the deny. Okay. Which case we go ahead and do this. And we got another one. That's all that matters. So unless he has a second deny in hand, we're golden. And it appears he does not.
So,
Alright.
you have chosen your path. Promise it won't cross with yours.
And he's not in rally colors, so we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and silence my phone really quick. Do that. Alright, and we just go for Dust Petal Bloom. And let's just go ahead and... You know what? We'll play it safe. Play it correctly. Boom. GG. Nightfall deck win number 1. I mean, I'd say easy, but it was really close. Doom Beast really carried that game. Thank you, Nocturne. But no, okay, Nightfall. Succeeding against it. Honestly, it's something that people will forget a lot of the time. That when Doom Beast, there was a time when Doom Beast was super prevalent, back when Stalking Shadows was 2 mana, for some reason. And back when it was only 2 mana, Doom Beast was in a lot of, like, control decks and aggro decks. And you'd, some people would just forget that, considering how Doom Beast has been prevalent for a while, that you can't go down to 6 HP against Doom Beast decks. Oh, I don't want to face this. Oh, I don't want to face this degenerate cancer. Okay, I don't rage a lot, but I love the Iceborne Legacy change. I think it was a good change for the card. It really was, but everyone, their mother and their uncle, is running Iceborne Legacy Poros. And frankly, I'm just sick of it. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not good for the meta at all. It's degenerate. And it's just an easy pilot deck. I will not play this deck in rank. I don't care how desperate I am to climb. I've never seen the deck not go off. I've never played it in all the games I've played. This deck has never not drawn its Iceborne Legacy. And they always have like 7 elusive Poros and Poro snacks. Mini vent over. I'm good. I'm back. I'm good. It's just, man, this deck's everywhere. I'm tired of seeing it. I just want people to not hop on the back. Do something fun. I played Iceborne Legacy with Sand Soldiers.
Now, where did that one run off to?
And you got, honestly, this is a risk it for the biscuit. You just push for all the damage you can. Bad trade, doesn't matter. You gotta get 2 damage in. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but I'll try. I will try. That's a pessimistic outlook, but I really just have a hard time imagining myself winning this one.
Gone and spoken.
Alright. Stygian Onlooker could be good.
I can barely keep up.
And we regrettably have to pass turn here, but we'll be passing on the same mana. We're going to play the Stygian Onlooker so that we can play the Nocturne as backup afterwards if we need to. And save this Dust Petal for later. And we still have Pale Cascade mana as well. If he doesn't have a damage spell, which this deck actually kind of rarely does. Oh, we'll just go for the 9 damage. And we'll go for the Pale Cascade. Go for 10 damage. He probably has another damage spell, but if he doesn't, then we take this. We take this. Oh, I got 0 mana open, guy. What you got? Unless he doesn't have a response and he's just like... I swear to God, if you have another get excited and he had to discard a Poro. That was a tough decision for him to make. Does he get rid of the other get excited? Does he toss a Poro and burn a get excited just to kill my Nocturne? And he decided yes, which I cannot blame him for. Alright. An interesting tech. Okay. And he just discarded one of his elusive Poros. If he doesn't have the cannon in hand, the Poro cannon, we might be getting somewhere here. We're just going to Stalking Shadows and once again pray for Doom Beast. Though the amount of times this card's whiffed on me in test games is terrifying. But we got another Doom Beast. Let's go. Alright, next turn we're going to go for the Dust Petal onto another Stygian Onlooker. If he swings with this, I'm assuming he's going to pull in my 2-1 with the Flame Choppers. He does not. Interesting. Oh, wow. We got a lot of drain right here, boys. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go for this. Into this. And we're going to go super wide with Evershade Stalkers. In fact, yeah, I think we will play 3 of them. And we're just going to swing out and try to get as much damage as we can through. It's a race. It's a race against this deck. If he gets established and gets those out with any regularity, we're done. The one time I beat this deck with Nightfall is when I had a leveled up Nocturne. Now we're officially in. Pray that he doesn't have Iceborne Legacy. If he has Iceborne Legacy, we're kind of toast. He has Iceborne Legacy. Oh, that's unfortunate. But we still gotta go for as much damage as we can. He buffs with Iceborne Legacy. He blocks a little bit. Or I'm assuming. That 5 mana being left open could have been a bluff. A bluff, it seems. Okay, that's... Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Oh, he doesn't have it. It was a bluff. Oh, he loses. GG. He went down to... Sir, you think you can go down to 8 HP when I have this in hand? Now go for it. Oko me here, or I win. Alright, that's 8. That's 11 damage. That is what we like to call an impressive amount of damage. And if he doesn't kill this right now, I win. GG. And you know what? I want to see the Diana level up animation. Show it to me. They could not break me! This deck cannot break me! I hate this deck so much. This is cathartic. GG? GG? Feels so good! Suck it, Iceborne Poro! Yeah!
Will hear us.
Oh, man, I don't care if that was BM. That deck deserved it. Plat 3, let's go. On our way to Diamond. Oh, that deck deserved it. Alright, let's get one more in. Though I'm not going to be able to top that. But no, come on, one more victory. Round it out. Chill fried. Or, sorry, I said chill fried. Still fried. I actually like the Doom Beast. But I think... yeah, we'll throw it back. Not a fan of the double Nocturne or my late game card, but that's fine. Now we save this. If he drops a, well, hopefully we'll get some we can drain for one. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. With that, we can play our Nocturne on turn 3, which is very big. Like, getting a 5/3 on 3 with Fearsome is really good. Especially when he plays that. We are dragging that in with Nocturne, and we are going to kill it mercilessly. No compassion. Can go die in a hole. I doubt we're going to get anything off of this, but we'll see. We're going to pop the pedal and then pass priority back to him. If he doesn't want to play anything, that's fine. We're back in the same position we were before. But it doesn't help in this case. But there was a chance that the card that he pulled in would actually be weaker than that. Now here's the big thing. Oh, never mind. See, my thought was, if he kept 2 mana open, that's Pokestick mana, and we wouldn't be able to pull it in with our... we could pull this in with our Nocturne because we don't want to get Pokestick. But because he's down to 1 mana, I feel confident attacking like this. These 2 can't block, and yeah, we get the kill and we save a unit. I mean, it'd be big brain, but he could have not. He could have waited on playing this to bluff a Pokestick. But maybe I'm the one. You know, you can outplay yourself thinking too far into it like that.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared. Let's cook 'em.
All right. Let's see what we get off of this. We can get a Stygian. Ooh, Stygian's pretty big. It's Daybreak, create a Nightfall card. Yeah, we'll wait till next turn. We're going for a big, Fearsome play next turn. Deal 2 instead. That's fine. That is A-okay. Now we play this. Oh! If we can get this off, this is going to be huge. Okay, so we Doom Beast first. And then we're going to play this 2 Stygians. As long as he doesn't have another damage card, our Nocturne will level up from this. We'll still go ahead and get the level up prepped for Nocturne and get a big swing off this turn. But it does feel bad. Like, oh, it was going to be so big. I would have swung with Nocturne, Doom Beast, and the 2 Stygian Onlookers, which would have leveled up the Nocturne, giving all my units Fearsome, which means this would have been his only blocker, and it would have been glorious. But it wasn't meant to be. So we're just going to have to deal with this board state instead, which is fine. It's fine. I got another Nocturne in hand. In fact, we won't swing with the Doom Beast right now. We're going to leave it open for an Onto Dust. Sure. We will swing with these though.
Glory, rise. Roll 'em over.
and go ahead and knock his board state down a peg. Alright, alright. I like this. Like, it's crutching a little hard on this Doom Beast, but I think it's fine. Wish he would have developed. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and throw out the Go Hard. We got the Dust Petal for next turn. We're gonna Go Hard into Nocturne. Into next turn, Dust Petal the Cygnus, I guess. What's this at? Oh, that's only at 3. Okay. We'll go ahead and give you vulnerable permanently. Yeah, it's grant vulnerable in the so the minus to power will go away, but it's still vulnerable. Now we play this. Oh, into giving Nocturne and him both elusive. And we'll pull his current elusive blocker with our Doom Beast. We bait the mini morph out, that's fine. And we're gonna pull that like that, and we'll still get 5 damage in here. Boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna hold off on using this onto Dusk. I don't see a particular need to rush it. We're still at full health. I get the distinct feeling, though, that he is in damage control mode. He's just going to be trying to spam out as many units as he can. If that's all he's got for now, I'm good with passing. If he passes back, that's fine.
To serve the greater good.
We're going to kill the one with 3 power. This might be a waste, but I'm going for the kill next turn, so I want to keep his board as small as humanly possible.
Whatever the journey brings, I welcome it.
We'll go ahead and draw a card and drain 2 more health. And we're just going to go wide with Lunari Dust Beast into a 2 Ava Shade Stalkers next turn and go for the kill. If we could draw a Nocturne, though, that'd be perfect.
They forced us to choose death or the blade.
We can't just hope for change. We must fight for it.
Huh. And Passerino. Boom.
The flowers bring the moonlight with them. Break their minds, free their souls.
Eyes everywhere. If he plays a big unit, I'm going to Vengeance it. And, oh, thank you, Ethan. Yep, something like that. So we're going to play another Evershade Stalker here. Give him a chance to play another unit. And then we're going to Vengeance the Poro Sled. Which will be his big 5/5 unit out of the way that makes other region units. Because he's all in on this. He's not going to attack. He's never going to attack. He's just going to play defensive. Giving himself another blocker. That's fair. Ooh, and he burned a blocker. Alright. We'll go ahead and throw out the Vengeance here. So, 1, 2, 3. He blocks our 4 biggest. So, 1, 2, 3, and then this. Okay. So we're going to get 2 damage through here. Not the most, but we take those. We take those. I'm assuming that will block there, that will block there, and that will block... Actually, that should block the 2/1. And Pokestick. Ravenous Flock. Interesting tech card, my dude, but I accept that. We both get our boards cleared.
Just begun.
And I don't think he's going to be able to get the 3 units he needs to win this turn, but we'll see. That's interesting. Activate an ally's Nightfall build, ignoring any targeted portions. So I can give him elusive next turn.
I should make a speech. Where's my speech?
Okay. It's still at 7 out of 10.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
That got rid of Doom Beast. It's not the best, but we take that. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the win next turn. 9. Oh, does he have it? He's already played a Targon card, right? Ooh, I don't remember. Yeah, he's already played Targon. Fair enough. I do not care too much about damage right now. Alright. Live or die time. We're all on the top decks now. Alright. So this will let me activate Nightfall and kill one of his blockers. Make him think I'm going for the Evershade combo. He plays his 10th unit, whatever it may be. So he'll win during, is it inset? Yeah, round start. Yeah, if I pass here, he wins. So we're going to go for Evershade. Into Evershade, into Evershade, into Evershade. Because they have Fearsome. He has to do something to stop this, as far as I can tell. Dropping an Aloof Travelers if it hit our Evershade would be bad. Alright, there's his 10th unit. He has 1 Fearsome blocker so far. Alright, we're gonna do this. See what we get. Alright, we got the Pell Cascade. Which means if we swing like this, that blocks there. Yeah, we're full send it! Send it!
Fall by my sword.
Like, we got the elusive, we got the 5-1 elusive, and we got a whole bunch of fearsome blockers, and he doesn't have 3 powered units on field. I think Nightfall got it. Evershade Stalker being an MVP here at the end. Punishing the low attack stat of the Yordle Bandletree cards. Like, man, I think we got it. Good job, guys. GG. Easy. Oop. Checking my mic, making sure it wasn't too high. He might have some though. Yes, it's BM, but I like to show my hand because that's just me though. That's me saying, yeah, look, you didn't have it. It wasn't as close as you thought. I'm not trying to BM. I just think it's light for them to go, for you to say, I had a solution anyway. It wasn't as close as you thought. Well, that sounds really BM-y now that I've said it out loud. I can't help it. It's the way I am. I like my opponents to know I had a solution. I had a solution. Because I think, like, if I almost win, I go, if only he didn't have that top deck card, I would have won. I actually feel better. If my opponent goes, no, I actually had like 5 whole solution spells in hand, you didn't have a chance. I'd go, okay, so it wasn't as close as I thought. That's just me. All in all, though, Nightfall deck impressing me. Very well done. 3 wins in a row. We take those. We take those. And the cathartic release. The slaying of our arch enemy. The Poros. I mean, yes, they didn't get Iceborne Legacy. And I had a really good hand to stop them. But even so, showcasing the strengths that the Nightfall deck has, which is Mass Fearsomes, Drain for days with Doom Beast spam. And that's the two things that Nightfall does really well. That's what they do really well. And the deck did pretty good, all things considered. It has some rocky matchups still. This deck had, as much as I had, like I said, an amazing time curb stomping that Poro deck with my Doom Beast Patrol. That's not normally how that matchup goes. It normally goes a lot worse. God, I hate the Poro Iceborne Legacy decks going around right now, but that's fine. That's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to call it there with 3 straight victories. That sounds good enough. I have one of my own deck techs coming tomorrow, and it's going to be Diana themed, but not a Nightfall deck per se, but it will feature Diana. So look forward to that. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and in the comment section specifically, anything you'd like to see me play, other games or specific decks in Legends of Runeterra, let me know. I am also going to start making release one of my videos for the Labs mode, the Path of Champions. I play this game mode a whole lot, and I'm planning on doing some strategy guide videos on how I think the best way to abuse the powers of these characters are. So if you see one of these champions that you like, preferably one with a high level, but if you choose one that's low level, that's fine. That'll just give me incentive to play it. But I'd like to know which one you'd like some opinions on, because I've come up with some real nutty strategies. There's some real cool combos you can do, and if you'd like to hear my opinions on them, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.